Yemen's Houthis have threatened to cut the Red Sea underground fiber optic cable if the US and UK launch another attack on Yemeni airports. This is a huge threat, as this cable is the lifeblood of communication pathways connecting Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. The severance of these cables poses a serious threat to geopolitical stability, global financial markets, and cybersecurity. More than 99% of the world's international internet traffic and more than 80% of international telephone communication traffic passes through submarine fiber optic cables.
And I've been traveling for 10 days and I've slept with 22 people in that 10 days. My goal was 20 and I just hit 22 this morning. It's 1 p.m. now here in Paris and I need to check out because I'm going home. I really doubt I'm going to get another one on the board, either on the plane or like on my layover. So I think 22 is where we're going to cap it out. But how did I go?
I think this inflation thing's really getting to me. I used to buy one of these things, foot long, back in the day, $6. You know what this cost me now? $11. All I got was jerky.
What has this done to your career?
What has it done to my career?
What has it done to your career?
In what way?
How has it impacted
my
touring, record
album's
sales?
#1 all over the world. All over the world. America's the only one because I don't want to say too much.
But it's not #1 in the United States.
It's conspiracy, yeah. I don't want to say too much. I'm done. I don't want to say much because I'm hurting. I'm really hurting.
A snapshot of an ordinary day in Moscow. People go about their business, hardly paying any attention to the robots navigating the streets. Come rain or shine, these six-wheeled devices deliver documents, parcels and food from companies, supermarkets and restaurants.
This is the third generation of our robots. They move easily in the snow and navigate in the rain. They are not bothered by temperatures from -30 degrees to 30+ degrees Celsius.
The ordering process takes just a couple of minutes using an app, after which the robot hits the streets. A 3D map installed in their brain prevents them from getting lost, and electronic eyes help overcome obstacles, something that sometimes might prove to be quite challenging.
If we go to war with Russia, we could find that our youth may have to be conscripted. That's a bit long. Yes, head of the British Army, one of the most cerebral thinkers that we've got, a strategist. We need to listen and listen carefully. We've been too complacent. I think I've said this many times with you. What's coming over the horizon should shock us. It should worry us, and we are not prepared. We've had a couple of decades, 3 decades or so since the Cold War. Life has gone well. It's now going to get more difficult as authoritarian states exploit our timidity, our perhaps reluctance to really put fires out. And the best example of that is a democracy on the corner of Eastern Europe that in its 3rd year is now in conflict, and we've not resolved that. So Patrick Saunders is saying, prepare for what's coming over the horizon. There is a 1939 feel to the world right now. These authoritarian states are rearming.
Why is it so expensive to live, to breathe? You want groceries tonight to cook family for 2 people, $60. And that's the Walmart brand stuff, $60. You want the nice stuff, you're gonna be spending a minimum $100. Going to the grocery store makes me want to quit my job and pop out 2 kids so that I can file single unemployed to get food stamps.
I can barely see New Jersey. Look at that. It's crazy. The fires from Canada, Canadian wildfires. Can't believe it. I forgot. I'm the only one not wearing a mask. Yeah, I realized after it's crazy, isn't it?
I mean, it's like 400 miles away.
Yeah. There you go, you guys. The smoky New York City.
So you mad that I won $20,000 for the second time?
You ain't won shit. They knew you had that money. They invested that goddamn money.
I can't wait to be here with $20,000.
That's enough. Don't run that through that phone.
She's trying to kill me. She's setting me up.
You sound stupid because nobody's giving y'all nothing. Shut the fuck up. Nobody's giving her nothing. No, she don't want the fucking money. What do you mean?
If you don't make $115,000, you likely can't afford or shouldn't afford the median home in the Phoenix area. The median single-family home price in Phoenix right now is $435,000. In order to afford that at today's interest rate, you're looking at a monthly payment of about $2,800 or $3,000. And they say you shouldn't spend more than 30% of your income on your housing costs. So a monthly payment of about $2,800 added up over a year is about 34 grand. 34 grand is about 30% of $115,000. If you want this to sting even more, just know the median mortgage payment in 2020 was $1,500.
El armamento que traigo, listo los barres y los 50, los que recibí y mis cuernos de disco y M60.
Все свободны, работает профессионал.
What I eat in a day as someone who's unemployed and broke. I was craving a smoothie at Erewhon, so I decided to walk there because gas is so expensive. You're probably thinking, what the hell, why is she at Erewhon if she's broke? Well, I'm using my EBT, okay? So this shit was technically free. Anyway, I got the Hailey Bieber smoothie. That shit's like crack. And then I got a tiger roll and the salmon crispy rice. This orange coconut yogurt, oh my god. They used to have it, but they took it away because it was like limited edition, but I think it's back again, like for real. And the last thing I got was this turkey cranberry sandwich. This is my first time trying the tiger roll. It had like real crab in it, so I thought it'd be good, but it wasn't good. Don't get this, you guys. It's not worth it. I really wanted to return it after eating this first bite, but they don't take returns if you opened it, so I had to keep it. And then I had some salmon crispy rice. I usually get the tuna crispy rice or the crab one, so I've never had this, but this was pretty good. Honestly, only the crispy rice, the sushi sandwich, and then their vegan tuna, which they don't make anymore, were the only good rolls at Erewhon. So don't waste your money on their sushi. Unless you have EBT, then go ahead and go try it. Ciao.
You wanna put a ring on my finger? Put it on and make him wanna marry me. Yeah. Put it on and make him wanna marry me. Yeah. Put it on and make him wanna marry me. Yeah. Put it on and make him put it on and make him put it on and make him wanna marry me. Yeah. Put it on and make him wanna marry me. Yeah.
Hello?
No, I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah. No, I was just
Alright.
set my purse on fire because I was cold.
Oh.
Du liebst deine Familie, ja? Wir nicht. Für uns sind sie nur Fleisch.
Such a storm here in California. It's wonderful. So I'm clearly gonna spend the rest of the day with no makeup, in bed, playing video games and watching TV. Happy Sunday.
开玩笑吧。
Here outside Wendy's. Wendy's, you know what this is? This is another one to boycott, folks. Bit of Wendy's. Card payments only. Go get fucked. Not gonna go in there, definitely not. Cash is king, folks.
小车8块，16块钱50个以下的小车10块，38 10块，吹风机高功率15伏的39块6 10块，14不用84个10块10块，29 5块。
Okay, so we know everything is like really stupid expensive now. And I don't typically stop and like get coffee out or go through drive-thrus and stuff. But today we had 15 minutes to kill. And so I had my toddler with me and we go into this coffee place next door to where we were going. And we were early, so I was like, let's just run in here. And I got a small, literally a small iced coffee with oat milk. Okay, nothing fancy, no mocha choco latte, whatever. And she got a cookie, a normal cookie. And the lady's like, it's 13, you know, whatever. And I'm like, how? And sure enough, like my plain iced coffee was like 7 something and her cookie was like $4.50. And I was just like, okay. So I pay, and then of course it's like, do you want to leave a tip? And I'm like, this is out of control. This is out of control. But the place is packed. And I'm like, first of all, it's the middle of the day. Second of all, who's paying $13 for a coffee and a cookie every day? But really, what do you guys do?
Finally tonight, the apartheid regime Nelson Mandela fought to overturn often resorted to violent extremes to protect its power. A CBS News report nearly 3 decades ago exposed one brutal government tactic, leading to the prompt expulsion of correspondent Alan Pizzi and 2 other CBS News employees. The report provoked outrage around the world. Alan Pizzi tonight looks back on the Trojan horse.
Nothing will happen here if you people leave.
You people were the foreign press. The white South African regime often accused the media of instigating the violence that was filmed when I was reporting from the country in 1985. But on October 15th of that year, 2 CBS News camera crews would capture a police operation which no one except the perpetrators could possibly have known about in advance.
So it's a bit dodgy right now.
When cameraman Chris Everson and soundman Nick Delacaza arrived in Thornton Road, in a mixed-race suburb outside Cape Town, there was no more violence than usual. But it would escalate into an event that many said did more damage to the South African regime's international image than all the other coverage combined.
There was a bunch of kids standing on a street corner, probably about 30 strong. Clearly there had been some incidents already. There were signs that vehicles had been stolen, there was glass on the street. And not wanting to be part of the scene, we set ourselves well back from it.
Just up the road but out of sight, CBS cameraman Fim de Vos and sound recordist Anton van der Merwe, no strangers to police harassment, arrived on the scene.
It wasn't violent at that point when I arrived there, but I could see the rocks in their hands. I wasn't that far away from it. I thought, uh-oh, there comes trouble.
Chris Everson had the same gut feeling.
It was a flatbed vehicle with boxes on the back. And I filmed the truck as it went down the road away from me, towards the group of kids on the corner.
Then the truck turned around and came back.
As it approached the kids, 3 or 4 stones hit the windscreen.
And as they did so, there were several policemen in the back of the truck, hiding in boxes, and they popped up.
One stunned youngster froze and watched the horror unfold. Back in 1985, we had no idea that the police had labeled their operation Ghost Vehicle. When I wrote the story that day, I called it a deadly Trojan horse. 3 kids were killed, the youngest was 11 years old, and 12 were injured, among them 2 children who were hit in their own homes.
The strange thing was, at the time, we didn't even realize the importance of what we had just photographed.
And neither did the police. When they finally forced the camera crews to leave the area, they failed to confiscate the videotapes, and the damage was done.
Of course, it was one of those very ugly events that did us a lot of harm.
At the time, Roelof Pick-Botha was the South African foreign minister.
It was extremely harmful for us in foreign affairs because that increased the negative reaction overseas and affected and expanding economic sanctions against South Africa.
Worldwide condemnation of South Africa was almost immediate, and so was the white government's reaction. Within days of the shooting, the state of emergency was expanded. Journalists were prohibited from filming any incident of police violence under the threat of 10 years of imprisonment.
What was new about this event was that there was a camera there. These events, these killings, this police brutality, this happened all the time in South Africa.
Thornton Road today is a far cry from what it was like 28 years ago, except for a steel memorial, a grim reminder of the day 3 young South Africans were gunned down from that deadly Trojan horse. Alan Pizzi, CBS News, Johannesburg.